What up, what up, what up, YouTube? How y'all feeling? Today, we're gonna talk about that there Mr. Pooh Shiesty. Now, I listened to the album, mixtape, his latest release, whatever you want to call it, and I can tell you now, he ain't play no games, he ain't spared no expense. Honestly, I believe Mr. Pooh Shiesty is the biggest G now. That's what I believe. I believe Lil Boosie, he gonna have to retire. He gonna have to retire because Pooh Shiesty showed gangsters that I'm willing to go there. I'm willing to take it farther than you. I'ma go further than you. And when he my bad y'all, when he poured up on Gucci, y'all have to understand that he's still Pooh Shiesty to this day. Like, you know why they use jail to scare ninjas. You know why they use the feds to terrify ninjas. And he's standing on it. Allegedly. He's standing on it. He's showing them, hey, I'm the biggest. I'm bigger than the program. Say what you want, do as you please, but just know if you do something to me, consequences. And when you that type of gangster, he's a new breed of a gangster. He's a new type G. He not just no regular gangster. He not one of them YNs. He's a goblin. That's what he is. Mr. Pooh Shiesty is a goblin. Now, y'all know how I feel about NBA Youngboy. Y'all know I'm NBA. Y'all know when it comes to him, I'ma move the goalposts every time. Y'all know I told y'all this from get. But Pooh Shiesty, I feel like Pooh Shiesty is the reason YB realized, hey, I'm not for this. I don't like sitting in jail. I'm sick of people always thinking, oh, they could try me. I'm through. I'm through with this. I think Pooh Shiesty is the reason why B feeling like, hey, you know, it ain't even worth it, man. When you got people like this, and you gotta understand, he not pressing up on civilians. He pressing up on people that saying they gangster, cause y'all gotta realize a lot of people saying, oh, he dumb, he's stupid. But y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand. Gangsters have a different mentality. They stand on a different principle, and he stand on different principles. He making it as weird as though you gonna have to go through him. If you impress him, then you're a real gangster. y'all gotta understand, they changed the name of the ski mask and made it his name. They named it. I need a shiesty. I'm gonna get me a shiesty. They about to change the name of Hitting Licks. They naming it after him. I'm about to pour me a Pooh Shiesty. I'm telling you, when you can change the landscape of being a gangster, you're a goblin. And y'all done heard all the rappers go fed, and y'all see all the rappers that's fighting their cases, and they don't want to be in these situations. I can promise you they don't want to be in these situations. He letting you know, hey, I'ma touch back down. I'm alright. It happens. He acting like he got caught up. He acting like he got caught up on petty theft. He acting like he got caught up on petty theft. I believe Pooh Shiesty is so gangster that the bunk he left was about to get somebody that wasn't as gangster or wasn't qualified. So before they let an unqualified person lay in that bunk, the bunk said, hey, get Pooh Shiesty back here. Get Pooh Shiesty back here. Cause he ain't qualified to lay in this bunk. He ain't qualified. Come on now. That's how you know when Boosie, you through. Cause y'all gotta understand, Boosie is going through the same situation right now. He's going through the same thing with one of his artists, allegedly. Young Blue. They supposedly poured the fast one on Boosie. Boosie didn't handle it in the streets. He took it to the courts. He took it to the court. So y'all got, hey, and we as civilians can say, hey, that's what we'll do. We'll use the court. That's what we do. We civilians. But Pooh Shiesty, he said, if you ain't use your ski in 3 years, put it up. You playing. If you ain't pour nothing in 3 years, put it up. You ain't on nothing. And he letting you know, all y'all claiming to be gangster, we testing your gangster. He said he's bigger than the program. Do you know what that means? And I'm gonna tell y'all what threw me for a loop. When he tapped Gucci, allegedly. He tapped him. Tell him what you said. Real one, never did no police. What? He tapped him. You know how many times I done tapped my partners like that? And it's to be funny. He was enjoying this. He was getting aroused off of this. He a different breed. He showing everybody he cut from a different cloth. He letting you know, if you was cut from that cloth, you ain't gangster enough. You gotta be cut from my cloth. Hey, if you wanna be in the streets, gotta impress Pooh Shiesty. And like I said, he's not picking on civilians. He picking on the bullies. The ones that's in the mix or acting like they in the mix. He's showing them, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be part of this, trust me. You don't want to be part of this. And he's saying he's bigger than the program. Do y'all? Everybody saying, oh, he's stupid. He crazy. He just don't, you gotta understand. He a different breed and he's showing you. They use the feds to terrify ninjas. That's why the feds was created. You hear every rapper that did Fed Town, oh, the feds different. Allegedly, he's a head of the car in his Fed unit. A head, he's the head, he's the NIHC of his car. The NIHC of his car. And y'all gotta understand, in the feds, they have cars, so wherever you from, that's who you rocking with, right or wrong. Allegedly, I don't know. I haven't been to the feds. Hopefully I don't have to. And go ahead. Hopefully I don't have to deal with that ever. But I can tell you, they probably was happy when he got out. Dealing with somebody like that, yes, they probably was happy. When he was coming back, oh no, man, dang it. Said he played with a whole ticket off the bed that he just did. A whole ticket. Hey, Gucci, I still like Gucci. Now, I understand that it's business, but he said, I asked for the bare minimum. What did he ask for? He wanted Gucci to pay for the funeral of Big Scar. R.I.P. to Big Scar. Gucci said, hey, I just did my wedding. I spent millions. I can't do it. Or he said he was going to do it, but didn't do it. Then, what really threw him for a loop, he asked for the chain back. He asked for the 1017 chain back. They grieving, and you ask for a chain back. And you gotta know Pooh Shiesty ain't get to grieve how he want because he was locked down. So, you know, he probably feel a little more intense because he was in that situation, so he couldn't do his grieving thing. He couldn't do his grieving thing because the situation he was in. So that probably really pushed him over. Like, hey, he just petty. Let me show him how petty I am. And sure enough, he did that. Sure enough. But hey, we might have to touch on Mr. Pooh Shiesty a bit more. Congratulations on the release. It's doing wonderful right now. I know every song gonna have 1 million views. But hey, we gonna have to double back on this. But this the truth over here. We tell the truth, nothing but the truth always gonna be true. Holla at y'all later. Out.